Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from Kurtrus, and this one needs no introduction. We're breaking the integer cap. 2.13 billion health, but with double end of turn effects, with Gastly mask, with Drakkari stacking with Upbeat Upstart. We all know the method. It's just funny to see it happen, because you need the time and you need a critical mass of those effects on the board stacking to go make that ridiculous amount of health on the board. Alright, enjoy. "12 minions die for kidnap sack. Upbeat duo double end of turn for minions attack 12 times. Well, that sounds pretty interesting. Buy 7 for lethal evidence. Doesn't sound as good as Gastly mask. Oh, I wish we had more minions. Interesting. He doesn't have any attack on this. Question mark. Our hits are just ridiculously bad, but you know. Question mark. Where was the attack? He didn't use his spell. Desync maybe? That's kind of what the desync boards look like. Was when that, like you see those boards, it's often a desync. Alright, so 2 turns on this quest, pretty much, after we get 5 the first time. Probably had to poop, or could be just DC. That's an option too. Desync, DC, it's basically the same thing. Probably just had to poop though. Could be just had to poop. He didn't disconnect or anything. It's just, it was probably desync. Okay. Honestly, pretty okay hits. Really okay hits. Even got the 10th attack. I mean, it wasn't very often that was going to happen, but coin flip would have been nice, but trim down damage, took 5. To Gray Bell. Looks like we can go for it. Okay. We'll buy this then. Rather have the attack than the stat anyway. And then you go. And then you go. And that's you. Cool. Got the double Felly and we got the double Courier. Which one do we like better? Can Kurtrus get Sinstone? I don't know. Seems like it'd be really good. I don't think I've ever seen it. Okay. We'll just leave it like that for now. Isn't that bad. Definitely could debate on whether we like the 1/1 on this before the Felemental. If we didn't get an economy minion, I don't think we do the cycle here for the discovery. That's why I did the Patient Scout first. But we could have done Patient Scout, or Courier then Patient Scout, then Felemental too. There's a lot of lines there. Slightly different levels of stats, hedging toward different things. Let's just make sure this is dead. Preferably we get the tie and the win. Nice, there you go. I'll take it. Any day of the week. That was great. Me and Rat can get it. All he has to do is spend 2 gold. Yeah, but they have to have it programmed that way, right? Like, if they didn't change it after they changed Kurtrus to something new, then there's no way that that was in the game. Alright, too expensive to proc this turn. We easily can play, like, Bootlegger and something. God, that feels so bad. It was a fort board the whole time. You never know. Just buying time. All we're doing here is buying time. Trim down damage on the board. Take as little as possible. Proceed to get to the Gastly Mask turn. Alright, this time for sure. Well, that makes this really, really easy. It could be Golden Crooner. 1 turn Golden Crooner is not that tough to do. Really don't care about the cleave. Okay. Never mind. It's the upstart angle every time, right? Upstart every time. Alright, just hit. I'm going to start with the just hit portion. Okay. Okay. It was upstart the whole time, guys. Don't worry. Okay, and then we'll wait till next turn. Not Recycling Wraith? I don't think so in this scenario. But we already got double into turn effects. We have Drakkari. We have Drakkari Upstart. This is good. This is what we want. Poggers. Now we just got to not die before we get to that point. A lot of damage coming in. Not very good hits. 15 is 15 after all, though. If we're gonna only hit the... There you go. That's a good hit. That was fantastic even. Oh, too bad we're exactly 15. Only 10. Yeah, we got the 10. Bro, it's Drakkari's. Let's go. That's not Upstart. Or that's not Drakkari's. I said Drakkari's when I meant Upstart. I don't know names, guys. I'm confused. These things scare me, you know? Man, I like leveling, but this can be so good. We need to survive one turn. Feel so bad to level and just die. He just went up with 4 undead. Alright, I changed my mind. It's a lot of gold to waste. But I gotta get these guys rolling, right? And I want to keep the duo. Sucks not getting this proc. Bofur, I'm going to Popeyes. You want anything? Some chicken be good. I like chicken. Chicken pretty cool. Quick, it's a shaker. Pivot. Yeah. We're on that shit. Nice. Never dead. Oh, that's a great hit. The more things that can hit this, the better. Honestly, just kind of phenomenal. Just good hits. This is going to attack into here now. This is like perfect. Okay, never mind. It's not going to hit into there, but still pretty good. Still pretty damn acceptable. We need arm? Yeah, we need arm. Arm would be OP. Okay, well. We gonna get pretty funny over here. Taunt to the world. Find Upstart or Drakkari. No. 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 More duos. I mean, this is how you break integer cap. I could take it right now. All right, let's just believe. Just do it. Meme this real hard. Okay. All right. He doesn't have poison on the board. It's fine. It's fine, guys. He doesn't have poison. He doesn't have it. I'm telling you. It doesn't exist. There's no such thing as poison. Poison doesn't exist. Really should have done the other one, shouldn't I? Unfreeze? Yeah, I should unfreeze. Not as important to me as actually doing this right, though. There's no poison on the board. I don't want to hear it. Remember, we have Drakkari effect from our quest. So, like, you might be looking at this board and be like, it's not very good if you don't have Drakkari. It'd be better if we had Drakkari because it stacks, but we have Drakkari already. It's a turn 10 board with a 275 health taunt, and we also have 1,000 health taunt the next turn, and then the turn after, we are just insane. We are just silly level strength. All right, let's do all these starter turn effects. You. Bro, just get this card or Drakkari. Proceed to laugh. I need to laugh in my day. I need a laugh today. Troop's pretty good. I don't have any board spaces, though. Well, this has to be on the board. This is always going to be there. And I can put you somewhere in this comp. It needs to be after this guy. I really, really, really like having a stealth. This one does get tripled, right? The one on the board is prioritized over this one. You're right, you're right, you're right. You don't have to do it. The one on the board is prioritized, I believe. Gotta make sure this is in front of this for next turn. Poison! That's why it's stealth. It's hidden. It's secret. It's safe, guys. He can't get it if it's hidden in the stealth. Ah, shit. What a stupid mechanic. Oh, shit. All right. So now we have double golden upstart that procs next turn. We're at 1300 health, which means the first one goes to 5,000 health and the second one goes to 20,000 health. Next turn, it goes to 80,000. 80,000 to 320,000 to 1.5-ish million. You see where we're going. Can you explain the order on the board matters? Yeah. So the order that Death Rattle or end of turn effects trigger is by their starting location at the beginning of the turn, ordered left to right. So like, no matter what I do next turn, my minions are going to trigger left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could swap their places. They're still going to trigger left to right. Now, to be completely fair, this one is now added at the end of the queue, so it didn't actually matter in that exact scenario, because as soon as anything is added back to the board, it's put at the end of the queue for end of turn effects. If we start in next turn, we go into combat like this, this end of turn effect will trigger before this one, before this one, before this one. Doesn't matter if I move this over here, it'll still be this, 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 then this. Where Drakkari? That's a lot of... There, Drakkari! It's a lot of noise. It's a hell of a thunderstorm. This is how you break integer cap. So many thanks. Yeah, no problem. I'm going to put you on the board. I'd rather taunt you. I don't care about attack on this minion. Second ghoul. Kind of cool. Taunt on you. Stealth on you. Could pull that back one, I guess. Shouldn't order when you have them staggered with goldens. Yeah, but I had some normal ones, remember. The normal ones would have to be, you want them to be after the goldens. When it was important on those turns, it's because we want the golden to double first, and then the normal to match it. That's when it's really important. Once you get to the final boards, it's really kind of irrelevant. You don't want to triple Drakkari for the funsies? I think more infinite health minions is better than bigger infinite health. Sturdy Shard, I believe he got enough stats. Oh, he's got to make sure we don't get Leroyed by shit. No, we want ghouls and forts. I mean, we don't need attack. Attack is irrelevant. Attack is completely irrelevant on these boards. They either get poisoned or they whittle things down. I don't care how much health or attack they have and how much health. They die to millions of health on the board. They'd have to be millions themselves, and there's a turn limit. Attack is irrelevant. Fort is irrelevant. I love Fort as much as everybody, but Fort is irrelevant here. This is like Golden Ghoul, taunt up every minion we have on the board. Isn't there like a 50 attack limit? Yes. That's what we're saying. Like, attack is just irrelevant. Hey, buddy, you did great. Proud of you. Over here. You want to taunt too? Here, be taunted. What happens if you hit the turn limit? I've never seen that. It just times out and calls it a tie. We actually did that on Friday with this board. Both of us had the same board, and they would just time out and go to, like, the game just crashes, basically, is what happens. And you go back to the buy phase with neither person damaging the other. Yeah, that's just about it. That's just about the end of the game. If everything's taunted, nothing's taunted. Yeah, we just need to make it so that Leroys aren't connecting. Leroys and Mantid aren't connecting to the big guys. And we'll keep stealth permanently. So you're the big guy? Hide in the corner, big guy. Is this the silly game of the day? Honestly, this board is so prevalent right now. It's so easy to get to this kind of shit with quests. There are just a lot of ways to get here. Triple end of turn effect. What is this at? There's one poison. Good luck killing them all. Didn't get any of them. 60 or 696,000. Nice. The cone is ultra cute. Lee, chat likes you. You're pretty cute right now. He looks like a cloister from Pokemon. Well, it's gonna be a minute. These guys have got to fight it out. We can get a Lee cam going over here. There you guys go. Don't worry, the fight isn't doing anything special. Fucking cloister over here. It doesn't help that there is now a thunderstorm as well, on top of the fact that he is in a cone and drugged. Does Doggy have a cone? Yeah, it's a nice little soft cone at least. Get him, minions. Got him. My fiance's Labrador gets exactly like the Pixar lamp in their logo, like looks up at the sky with it. He did that for the first couple hours. He didn't want to look down, so he always looked up. It was pretty funny. Well, we may hit integer cap this game, guys. We're getting pretty damn close. We need like them to tie or something. Because we're at what? We'll call this 500,000 for the sake of discussion. This goes times 2 times 2 times 2, so times 8. Then this goes times 2 times 2 times 2. And this goes times 2 times 2 times 2. So that's 2 to the 9th, which is 500 times this turn. So the, you know, 500,000 goes to like... Does math real quick. What's 500 times 500,000? It's okay. I definitely was not an engineer in a previous life. Maths. 450 million. 500,000 times 500. Just take half, dude, and add the word million on top of it. This is why I keep you guys around. I don't feel like doing the math, and I start playing my turn, and I just glance back at chat. It's perfect. Oh my god, golden Drakkari! Then add the zeros. Yeah, just like say half times 500 and then put million back on top of it. Easy clap. So we're at like 250 million, and then we go times 500 again. So we just break integer cap next turn, right? 2.14 billion. Oh god, we're not going to win this lobby. I want to see integer overflow. I will die with honor if it means hitting integer overflow. Actually, it's not true. We need one more turn. Because this thing only goes times 8 this turn. It's times 500 the next turn. Alright, we need him to somehow not die to us. I will die with honor if our minions overflow and kill themselves. That is worth it. Is this the new biggest minion? It's just the question of what it stops at. Because we've hit integer overflow. Actually, I don't think we've hit integer overflow on this account. That was on the alt account, right? It doesn't matter. Whatever the previously stopped biggest minion is. First integer overflow should just be awarded first place. Agreed. We win in spirit, at least. My corpse was here, you game, dude. Oh, shit. No, they didn't tie. This is bullshit. We only have one triggering, so it goes times 8. Maybe if we get this golden. I mean, that would just be times 27, which still doesn't get us there. Right? I forget what number we're at. I don't remember reading this. That's 500 million. So times... So it gets there, right? Yeah, it gets there still. That's 350 million times 8. Yeah, we still get there. This thing kills itself. Ah! Yes, good. Now it really gets there. Indeed. All right, let's hit integer cap and still win. I don't remember how much attack this has. 14. We could give it 15. All right, so this thing dies. So you're going to get stealth. Rock, obviously. And you can have stealth too. This thing isn't long for this world. Hi, buddy. Gone. Oh, wait, does it? It went back to 1 and then it did it again because it triggered again. It went up, over, back to 0, and then triggered to double this stat line again. What a fucking baller. It went over integer overflow, and then it had an additional proc, so it once again triggered to triple this or double this. God, that's funny. Haha, too big to integer overflow. Over and around again, exactly. Well, we officially have integer overflow on this account. Good memes, good memes. Now, we had a game last Friday that was just so fucking funny because we and our opponent's board were both upbeat upstart boards. So since they have like infinite health and no attack, they can't kill each other. It goes to turn limit and it just throws you back in buy phase. We had like 8 back-to-back rounds where we just had to like pool resources and look for Leroy's advantage and shit so that we could snipe each other's upstarts. It was the only way the lobby was going to end. His pirates just keep growing, bro. They do. Unfortunately, just not enough. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite get there. Only 2 health per. So will that 1.5 second stat line be recorded in your full stats? I don't know. We'll find out. My guess is it's the previous turn's biggest minion. The one that was like 350 million or whatever it was. That'll be our biggest minion. Get him, integer overflow. Too big for integer overflow. What a game. Hey, look, we're back to positive on the day. Went down 300, then back up 300. We'll check. I got you guys. There it is. Carries the 1. Puts a little comma here mentally. Puts a comma there mentally. 713 million, right? That's what that is? Yeah. So 2.14 billion or 2.13 and change, whatever the number is for integers, is the maximum integer that can be stored given the number of bits they allocate to it. I mean, we've already figured this out experimentally. So, yeah. Assigned into whatever. Can't go bigger than that. Once it did, you saw the health reset back to 1 because it just, you know, overflows. And then because it had an additional proc, it still looked at the biggest minion and doubled it again, so it gave it back all its health, which was cute. Otherwise, it would just set itself permanently to 1 or back to 1, you know? New clickbait beaten overflow. True. True.